Welcome, welcome to the GFI Wall Riders Rumble 100 here at Darlington Raceway for the GFI Cup Series. The playoffs now begin. A lot of these guys are raring to go this evening. A lot of these guys raced here earlier this year, so they still have remembered the field of racetrack. Some of these guys run official races, some don't. As these guys are ready to go. Playoff drivers need to attend a race. Probably should attend all 3 races in the round of 16. That way they actually have a shot at making it further on into the playoffs. Any driver you see with a yellow banner along with a yellow spoiler is in the playoffs because they are made it into the round of 16. You can see there's Davis Brown right behind Ralph Gilbert, 2 of the playoff drivers we have in this field tonight. Cody Dempster so far the fastest. A lot of these guys are wall riding. As some of you guys know, the Darlington Stripe. That is a very common occurrence. You just saw it with the 60 right there, I believe. Let's go ahead and slide on over to the best lap times in the recession. Cody Dempster with a 29.09. Ralph Gilbert not far behind, but you can see him and his teammate Davis Brown working together nice and easy here. Giving each other no big of a hassle. And there's Davis Brown getting a decent-sized run. And Davis Brown is going to be the guy that gets closest to the wall here. Looking pretty good for Davis Brown and Ralph Gilbert so far. Hopefully we'll get more drivers in tonight. Oh, they both smacked the wall hard. So these two have both accumulated a win over the course of the 26 races I believe we have done. Something around there. Yeah, we are on race 26. In the GFI Cup Series season. Oh! No, what happened? Oh my god. It's carnage. Oh, I did not mean to do that. He's got to the cool wallpaper. Oh! Tim Weinkoff is going to tag Cohen Haas. The big question is a playoff driver going to win and automatically advance themselves to the round of 12? Which, that's going to be a fantastic question. I can't wait to ask myself that question once we get there. Obviously, anyone with those white banners. Spectacular banners made by our one and only Clifton Chanel. Also our beloved league owner. I don't even know what car that is. I can't even see the number. That's William Robbins. It's a pure chrome car. Thought we made a requirement that all drivers that are in the playoffs that's just be so much harder on me. I don't have the standings up, and I don't feel like counting the people that are top in points but don't count. I'm gonna text him back. I shot him DM. That's the spec map on the car. I'll try this right quick. Maybe it's just me. Hold on. Ignore it. Ignore this. I'm doing it just in case if it is my end. We need to refresh. My PC has been so buggy. It's not even funny. Whoa. Most of the wheelbase is turning. Is it at 0 though? I know. Why is there... Hold on, I'm gonna see how bad it is. Hold on. Keep this quiet. That way, I'm talking. I'm still talking. I want to test how bad it sounds. Alrighty. How bad is the background noise? OBS says it's terrible, and I did not fix anything. Ouch. Like, I don't know how bad the background noise is. On OBS it says it's terrible. Which that shouldn't be the case. I guess I'll just use more CPU then. Oh well. I wish everyone had their flipping thing on. Cause I don't have, I can't see. A great little battle between these two going on after Jacob Hoskins pulled out in front of Davis Brown. Ten minutes left, still only 19 drivers in the entire field. There is more, but they have not turned a single lap. Oh my god, what? That paint scheme has is the old template. That Toyota. Oh my. Now we got more drivers coming in. I know who's in the chrome car, but it's so hard to tell. Like, it's just a chrome car. Oh, that's not even. Hold on. Maybe it's my training paints. Because there's no reason for it to do that. Uh-oh. It's any car that has a spec map. Just want to make sure it finishes. Cool beans. Just gotta upload every plant file. Now my main question is how well did it fix it? Which it did not. It's any car that has a spec map. I'm gonna resolve this as quick as I can. I'm gonna drag this over to you. Guys can see it. They're doing the drivers meeting. Let me close those two. I don't have my wheel attached right now, so I can't unmute it. And I don't want it in my way. I need my recycling bin. Quick access. Where's the quick access thingy? Bin. Oh, I can't go to my desktop. What's happening now? Recycling bin. Why won't it? I'm sorry. Everything's all messed up today. I can't minimize my iRacing. I'm closing it real quick. I need this done. Hold on. Bear with me. Recycling bin. Okay. When I get in there, I'll open it up. Sorry for the inconvenience. This is Oh my god! I just got the craziest text from my mom ever. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I gotta freaking practice the ever life off my crap, bro. Wow. I need to practice. Okay. Now we open Trading Paints and let it load everything. My goodness. I don't even think we have that many playoff drivers in here. Well, okay, that is might be like one of the greatest bits of news I've received in my life. Okay. Okay, so it's Trading Paints that's bugged. I'm putting my foot down on it. Any car that has a spec map Or they messed up their paint files. Oh my god! Checkered flag. And we're ready to race. Well, that's training pains. Go that. There's Kyle Purcell. One of the best drivers in GFI, and he's been really expressing that this season, taking his first couple laps. There's Jacob Hoskins, gets real close to the wall. I do not know if he hit it. It is a 3-lap qualifying. Kyle Purcell setting the first bits down. I wish I could see some of these guys' playoff banners, but Trading Paints is being stupid, or they're just not wearing it. It makes it so much harder on me. It really does. Because I don't know who to like watch and pay attention to. And I told him it's a requirement that they have it on. Uh-oh. I might need to make another announcement saying that it's a requirement. So I can't have too much stuff up on my computer when I'm doing this. Holy crap. There's Travis Griffin sitting at the bottom of the racetrack, unfortunately wrecked. Sorry if you hear my phone slam. I'm getting some important text messages from my parent. Tomorrow's the day I take my permit test. I have 0 practice. So I'm going to have to practice my butt off. after the broadcast. That's annoying that only drivers that have a spec map on the car showing up chrome. That's only the Chevys, by the way. So 100 lap of Darlington Stripes come about. So the qualifying results appear out on your screen, and why is it that far down? Anyways, Thomas Meeks, Stephen Gilbert, Cody Dempster, Preston O'Brien, Kyle Purcell, Mitchell Sundstrom, Jacob Hoskins, William Robbins, Sean Purcell, Anthony Alex, Timothy Rainey Lewis, Alex Greats, Lucas Martin, Davis Brown, Nick Norris, Grant McDonald, Tim Weincott, Trenton Brown. Going to be moving down the list. We got a spectacular guy named Dalton Cleveland. He's been in the series. He's been in the league for quite some time. Lucas Chapman, Eugene Richard, Phil Loon, Landon Bednars, Grant Denny, Cohen Haas, Christopher Green, Travis Griffin, Keith Martinson, and now going down one more time, Brian Troy to round out the spot. So, once again, the field coming about. Cody, I'm doing this now while I'm ahead. I'm ahead. Thank you for the reminder.
You're good.
Yeah, I'm bouncing out of here. Uh-oh.
What's going on? I told him to, if he is gonna interview me.
Sorry about that. I had to join in there. I wanted to do it while I was ahead. I hadn't needed a soundboard yet. So the GFI Cup Series at Darlington comes underway. The first race of the GFI Cup Series playoffs, inaugural, by the way. First time we have had a playoff system. Actually, there's quite a bit of drivers that have playoff banners, so I'm actually proud of the people that do have playoff banners. So there's Thomas Meeks sitting on pole with Ralph Gilbert on the outside. First broadcast with the new microphone. Can't wait for these playoffs to come about. Pace car is going to be off. Go up to the flag stand with Freddie. No, that's Barney this time, actually. And boogie, boogie, boogie! Let's get these playoffs underway for the inaugural playoffs, boys and girls! There's Thomas Meeks going to lead us into one. Ralph Gilbert looking to try to get around him. Oh! Jacob Hoskins hits the wall. He's gonna come up. Arca break moment! Arca breaks! Koshy comes out! Holy Arca break! Takes out Phil Loon, William Robbins, Travis Griffin, and Cohen Haas. An absolute Arca break and a half just happened here at Darlington Raceway on lap 1. Probably the biggest Arca break in GFI history. Actually, I'm just kidding. Guy got lifted up off my ground at Las Vegas in the Gen 4. But probably the biggest Arca break in the Cup Series that just happened. Let's go take a look. Slow it down here. Jacob Hoskins gets a tiny bit of whiplash. Hits the wall, but he's able to keep going. I'm assuming the 18 of Preston O'Brien overcorrects here. And you can see he's on that gas. On that gas. And then locks the brakes up. Bam! You can see, oh, man. And Davis Brown gets in it. Lucas Chapman gets in it. Oh, that wasn't even him. That was Trenton Brown, actually, that got into it. You can see a lot of guys scattering everywhere. You can see Travis Griffin down there. Oh, Lucas Chapman comes up, takes Phil Loon out. Oh, my goodness. So, definitely an Arca break and a half. So far, so interesting. Howdy, howdy, Sean. It's Austin Chef in the booth. You got a copy.
Oh, hi there.
Well, not sure how much you had to worry about that. But I was just gonna point my 2 cents out there. That was 100% an Arca break. Just gonna point that out there. But P6 right now. How you feeling, man?
Well, not great. I am not good at this track in the long run, short run. Focusing long enough to not hit a wall. It's gonna be. I'm just gonna have to try to survive. Unfortunately, my teammate's already out of the race on that one. He has too much damage and cannot continue.
Ouch.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be trying to choose the bottom on restart as much as I can. I just gave up a row to start on the bottom this time here. Just feels a lot safer. You know, you don't want someone to be able to wash up into you, just like the 23 did to my teammate there. So, you know, I don't want to put myself at other people's mercy. I just want to have a clean race, escape here, and move on to next week where I might have a little bit more confidence.
What is your biggest struggle? As this is going to be the last question, since I didn't know we were on a green already. I spent 5 minutes on the replay.
Yeah, no. Well, biggest struggle is just staying focused, really, because I get frustrated and lose focus, and next thing I know, my right front is bouncing off the wall and bending it, and then I'm dead.
I've been there, done that. Well, thank you for your time, Sean, and good luck to you in tonight's race.
Thanks.
Sean Purcell, driver the number 74, just had the interview with. It's getting darker here at Darlington Raceway. Thomas Meeks. Gotta get ready. And green flag! Ralph Gilbert gets a great jump, but Thomas Meeks gets it even better. Leading into 1 and 2. Ralph Gilbert on that high side. That might help it just a lot. He's in the wall. Oh, boy. Side by side at a turn 2. A lot of stripes coming up quick here. Looking a little bit deeper into the field towards Kyle Purcell's range. Oh, and they're stacking up. Nick Norris, one of the playoff drivers, can see. Oh, my God. Front end gets destroyed. Nick Norris gets killed twice in one wreck. 2 cautions on lap 6. Let's take a look at how this one came about. Put this one in slow motion. Looks like Tim Weinkoff comes up, spins Nick Norris. Nick Norris saves it for the most part. And he obviously at this point has no control of his car. He goes around. And obviously, it's one of those situations where you hit the brakes, you're pretty much screwed anyways. And takes him out. There's Cohen Haas. Boom! Ouch. And there's Cohen Haas with an Arca brake. Absolute Arca brake again. And here comes that. I think that is. Don't know who that is. Oh, Ralph Gilbert. Wait, is that Ralph Gilbert? That's Grant Denny, I think. Gets smoked in the front end. Let's go take a look at this and rewind. On board with Nick Norris here. Here's the impact. Oh! That looked like it hurt. So another caution comes about. Definitely a rough incident. Let's bring Cody Dempster into the booth. Howdy, howdy, Cody. How's it going?
Oh, what's going on?
Well, second caution, only 6 laps in. How are you feeling right now?
Feeling pretty good. Just kind of trying to survive, really. Really, I'm trying to get to the final fuel run. Just kind of bide my time, keep track position, take what I can when I can, but just trying to save the car, save tire, not stuff myself in the fence, and just survive until the last run.
What would you say is probably the biggest struggle being out in front right now?
I don't know what the biggest struggle per se is. I think the biggest thing here is really not being in front is, keeping clean air. This car at this track has such little grip to begin with that you get a little bit of dirty air and you're going to start killing tires more. So it's just always keeping a headlight out, keeping a little bit of clean air on the nose. And once you get to the clean air, just manage the gap so you can have and stay in the clean air.
For sure. Honestly, fuel run's going to be definitely important along with tire saving. What is your biggest strategy to avoid hitting that wall, getting a Darlington stripe? Is it the throttle control? Is it just let them burn up their stuff and I can save my stuff and just avoid the wall or wrecks at all costs?
I think it's just repetition. Honestly, I got a decent bit of practice before this, just in the practice session. It's just repetition, hitting the same spot on the track every lap. So just making sure that you hit your marks and don't get over greedy with trying to get a little more speed out of the car, and just do the same thing, and enough people will just kind of knock themselves out over time. As time goes on, that you'll be in a good position towards the end.
Alrighty, well, thank you for your time, Cody, and I wish you the best of luck, brother.
Thank you.
Yep. Cody Dempster for Apex Sim Sport. Currently sitting in the P2 on the outside. As we get ready to resume racing here at the GFI Wall Riders Rumble 100 at Darlington, green flag! One of the biggest situations in motorsports coming up here. And unfortunately, it's not even a tenth of the way there. These guys gotta be very careful. There's no Cody Dempster. We just interviewed him. Looking at the inside. Gotta be careful. Thomas Meeks almost comes down. All these drivers looking to be in a single file formation for the most part. Oh! There goes the 22 of Anthony Alex. He won earlier this year at Texas Motor Speedway. And there he goes. Anthony Alex gets turned. Oh my God. Let's take a look. He's on that bottom. Oh! It was one of those situations. I mean, at least he should be able to keep going. That was a very weak impact. But he did win earlier this year at Texas Motor Speedway for the Autry Motorsports Texas Tango 150. That made my Fox 8 or something like that. Yeah. Let's take a look at this. What happened again? This is Anthony Alex. Oh. One of those situations. Well, as the pack catches up, there's Anthony Alex, the guy that was just involved in that incident. Choose Beetle comes back out. There's Kyle Purcell in that second place spot. Majority of these guys know what they're doing. Obviously, Green Flag Racing. Oh my god, I must have missed it. They wrecked and it stayed green. Oh wow! I didn't know it stayed green. I thought there was a caution. Oopsies. Well, there's Timothy Rainey Lewis in the 87. He has a couple wins this year. Got pushed to the win last week after a big wreck off turn 4. A lot of these guys gonna use what they got out of practice and kind of use it here. But these guys are taking it easy as we've had 3 wrecks so far. A lot of these guys taking it easy. Oh, Kyle Purcell into the wall. Spectacular save. Hopefully that doesn't hurt him too much. Down the Boeing backstretch. There's Alex Grates. Off to a fantastic, somewhat clean racing. I'll give it that. Definitely not liking the 2 cautions in the first 6 laps. But these guys are continuing to race. Oh wow, there's nobody sitting in the grandstands in the backstretch. Oh, into the wall. Couple of guys getting in the Darlington stripe. And another one. This is behind Alex Grates. That's Kyle Purcell right there with that playoff banner. Take a look at the beautiful Darlington sunset at Darlington, South. Is it North Carolina or South Carolina? I think it's South Carolina. This is in front. Beautiful sunset. Man. In car with Alex Grates. A lot of playoff drivers trying everything they can here tonight. Obviously, there's a couple of playoff drivers who have not attended tonight. But the ones that did are here, and they're trying to advance to the next round of the playoffs. And a couple more wall strikes come abound. And Timothy Ramos. Oh! Alex Gratz with a save. Can he save it? No, he can't. We stay green. That's hurtful for Alex Gratz. You just know it. And now William Robbins. Oh, and Lucas Martin. He did have a chrome car earlier in the race, but now it's an iRacing car. He is in the playoffs. He texted me and said his playoff stuff wasn't working. That's all. That's fine. Some people's aren't either. Don't know if that's a new paint scheme William Robbins got, or if it's just the spec map bugging. Lucas Martin trying to make another successful pass. Out the back. This is, I believe, Davis Brown. That would be Lucas Martin. Sorry, not Lucas Martin. Tim Weinkauf right behind him. Getting a better look at that car. You'll be able to see the playoff banner in full text. But at the top, it says playoffs. So you gotta love that. A bunch of wall strikes continuing. No wall strikes out of that corner. Grant McDonald in behind of this pack of three that they got here. Lucas Martin. Had a rough race last week. Got wrecked out at Daytona. But here's ready, looking to advance to the round of 12. I've been broadcasting every Monday since Las Vegas. And I'm still continuing doing what I love. And I'm doing it for every single person that watches these broadcasts. And I enjoy doing it. 69 laps to go At Darlington, South Carolina. It is South Carolina, by the way. I hate how there's two Carolinas. Why don't we not converge the two and call it Carolina? There's Ralph Gilbert. 68 to go. An excessive amount of wall riding. That's like one of the greatest things you can do at this track. Couple more wall strikes. In car with Ralph Gilbert. Sorry, why do I keep saying Ralph? God dang it, he changed his name to Steven. Good lord, I'm terrible at this. Steven Gilbert in-car camera. Oh, I didn't change this. Uh-oh. I need the logo to appear again. Forgot the name. Steven Gilbert continuing his action. Lap traffic coming about. As Eugene Richards slowed up. Okay, that's that now. Yes. Sweet. There is... Oh boy. That was sketchy. Kyle Purcell. There's Travis Weeks. Going around Trenton Brown. Trenton Brown in the wall. Coming up to Dalton Cleveland. Side by side, Trenton Brown and Dalton Cleveland. Trenton Brown gonna let these guys by. Couple more wall strikes coming in. Eugene Richard hit it hard. $60 to go at America's hardest racetrack. I've raced on a couple of really hard tracks, but this one is definitely topped out. For those of you who do not know, turn 3 is actually shorter than turn 1 and 2. First set of pit stops coming in. Oh! Oh! Oh, man, he pulled a what was his face at Homestead. The guy I was watching blinked out. Terrible way to end Christopher Green's night. Hit the what is it called? The water barrels. Just like that one guy did at Homestead. William Robbins still out there. Uh-oh. Is that me? Packet loss. It's fine. It's not bad. We're fine. William Robbins going down pit road. Larson, yes, thank you. No worries. I almost didn't make it. I was too busy playing Monopoly with my family. Yes, Meeks and Robbins have been on fire today. Meek started on pole. Oh, quickly. Throw up the results right quick so you can see that. Those are the top 18. Well, that's pretty good. But at least Phil Loon is back out there representing the Badmans in the 01. The only Badman car here tonight. But taking a look at one of our leaders, Davis Brown, he's now going down pit road. He is one heck of a guy. He is quite the guy. He is a bodybuilder. Dude has muscles for days. This guy is jacked. That's what makes him so awesome. And then being a race car enthusiast, yes. There's Brian Troy. Going down the Boeing backstretch. Did not get a win in the Cup Series, but he did get a win in the trucks. Pit stops will be approaching soon for a couple more of these drivers. Also showing you what I mean by turn 2 and turn 3 are different. So 1 and 2 are different, then turn and 3, you can see it. Turn 2 is shorter in length. More pit stops coming in though. There's the gyro camera. Makes you look at the banking. At Talladega, it's pretty wicked too. Oof. How does the audio sound? I love Monopoly too. We have not played it in a hot second. So it felt nice to catch up on Monopoly. But how's the audio sound? Got a new microphone for my birthday, so that was kind of cool. First broadcast with it, I'm excited. Ralph Gilbert. Currently being followed by Anthony Alex, who got spun earlier. Sounds great. Sweet. Yeah, Robbins is doing pretty good. He's in the playoffs, so he's got to have a really good race here if he wants to advance. Thank you. It was the 28th, so 4 days ago. Roughly 4 days ago. 4 or 5 days ago, whenever Thursday was. Nearly halfway through the race, Timothy Rainey Lewis in the lead. Here comes Ralph Gilbert trying to catch him. Almost to the halfway point. There's Anthony Alex trying to go to the outside. Gets blocked. 50 to go. Halfway. Ralph Gilbert doing a spectacular job here today. Not letting anybody go around him. He started second. He's still in second. Does not have a worry in the world. The only goal that he can hope for right now is that Timothy Rainey Lewis makes a mistake, but a couple wall strikes coming in as they enter the Boeing backstretch here at Darlington. And down the front stretch, Gilbert trying to get as much time as possible, running the preferred line around the racetrack. And a couple more wall strikes coming in. It slowed Timothy Rainey Lewis down. Those lap cars did. Ralph Gilbert trying to catch up here. It's a great perspective. Oh, lap traffic in the way. Travis Griffin won't get out of the way. Slows Ralph Gilbert down by 0.3. Now Ralph Gilbert's got to try to catch back up here. Here's our second set of cameras. And there's Anthony Alex, a lap car who's going to pass. Probably will slow Ralph Gilbert down a little bit. I guess we'll never know. Down the front straightaway. Anthony Alex is catching Timothy Rainey Lewis. But how well is it going to be able to help Ralph Gilbert? Here comes Cody Dempster. And now Cody Dempster going to look to make a move on Ralph Gilbert. Ralph Gilbert slowing down. Cody Dempster makes the pass. Steven Gilbert. I've been saying Ralph again. If I have, god dang it. There's the 55 of Thomas Meeks making his way back up into the field. You can see William Robinson frame along with Brian Troy, Sean Purcell, and Mitchell Sundstrom. Some more lap traffic. That's Eugene Richard. Obviously in everyone's way, so he's going down. Sean Purcell trying to have himself a decent day. Looking for a win, so he automatically advances to the playoffs. Or advances to the next round of the playoffs. 40 to go. Some more lap traffic in the way of Sean Purcell. They're hogging up both lanes. Oh, what a save! Sean should have honestly wrecked from that. Woo-hoo. Wow. That would have been ugly. Lap traffic at its finest. Both their brothers going to get ready to battle it out against each other now for their position. Sean Purcell gets around Sundstrom. And along with Kyle. Actually, Kyle not yet. Sean not quite yet either. The twin brothers going to be working together right here. Oh my god. Getting tossed around like a ping pong ball up here. Oh! Down the back straightaway. Let's crank it up. Little miniature crank it up for you. Only approximately 33 to go. A lot of these guys trying to strive to advance themselves into the playoffs. Some just trying to finish the race and have a good day. Moving to the top 20 on the screen. Ralph Gilbert. My apologies. Timothy Rainey Lewis now. Right behind lap traffic. That is Kyle Purcell. Trying to avoid going 2 laps down. He does have fresher tires. He had just pitted. Only 10 drivers left on the lead lap. I am definitely curious to see how this one is going to play out. Oh boy! That's Anthony Alex again. Nearly lost it again. That was the same corner from earlier. William Robbins in 5th. Thomas Meeks in 4th. Ralph Gilbert 3rd. Cody Dempster trying to get to the lead. 30 to go. Here it is. 29 laps to go. Dempster going to try to go to the high side, but he's going to hit the wall. This is the battle for the lead, partner. Like I said, you won't get these kind of battles anywhere else, but in the GFI Racing League. Dun, dun, dun. Timothy Rainey Lewis losing some time on Cody Dempster. Cody Dempster going to try to stay behind him. Cody Dempster slowing up a bit. Ooh, boy. Pit stops will be coming soon for these top 2 drivers. It is a 2-stopper. It was in the spring. It is again in the summer. Because technically fall hasn't hit yet. And Cody Dempster going to look to be pitting. Timothy Rainey Lewis going to maintain control of the field for now. There's Sean Purcell back in the 6th position. Going to get ready to pass Dempster. Ralph Gilbert, the new leader. A lot of these guys still have to pit. And there comes Sean Purcell about to do his pit stop. There's Phil Loon catching up to Travis Griffin. $25 to go from Darlington Raceway. Oh. Davis Brown and Cody Dempster side by side, but Davis Brown is 2 down. Can't get positions. Hopefully, Ralph Gilbert can have a shot at coming away with the win for Ajax. A little predicament there. Cody Dempster going to hold on. Greg McDonald up into the 3rd position as well. And there's Timothy Rainey Lewis. Also allowed down 4 drivers on the lead lap, bro. What? I've never seen this in my GFI Cup Series broadcast history. 3 drivers on the lead. 2 drivers on the lead. What is happening? Some really long pit stops are occurring here at Darlington Raceway. Oh, man. 2 cars on the lead lap. Wow. Ralph Gilbert getting ready to go into the pits. And Grant McDonald taking over the lead for Ajax 1. Couple of drivers that get themselves unlapped. Now 6 drivers on the lead lap. For now. Grant McDonald with leading, coming to 20 laps to go. Lap 81 of 100 here at Darlington. Let's see what lap he pitted on. He pitted on lap 44. But the question is he able to extend the fuel run and tire run to try to come away with the win? But Cody Dempster crashes. That's his night. He doesn't have to worry about anybody for a while. Grant McDonald looking to extend the fuel run and tire run more than he needs to. I mean, he's got to do it if he wants this race to go ahead and advance to the next round of the GFI Cup Series playoffs towards the round of 12. Let's take a quick look at that Cody Dempster incident. Here is how it happened. Battling it out with Lucas Martin here. Coming off a turn 3, which is a turbo turn. He just loses it. Oh! So glad that wasn't precaution. Timothy Rainey Lewis now. Continuing to lead. Down the Boeing backstretch. Why did I say Timothy Rainey Lewis was leading? I meant Grant McDonald. This guy. Right here. He has almost a whole track on Timothy Rainey Lewis, but Timothy Rainey Lewis is catching up quick. And into the pits, Grant McDonald goes. He's hoping that maybe it's a tire gas go. But Timothy Rainey Lewis in the lead. It's lap traffic coming up and slowing down. 16 to go at Darlington Raceway. Let's take a look at Grant McDonald. He's not out in time. Timothy Rainey Lewis takes the lead. William Robbins right behind by 2 seconds. Coming up quick. William Robbins. Come on. Timothy Rainey Lewis. He cannot mess up if he wants to come away with his 6th Cup Series win in his career. William Robbins gaining some time here. Lap traffic is being a big factor against Timothy Rainey Lewis right now. Kind of has to slingshot around him. And it's not over. William Robbins is catching up quick here. Don't say Timmy has it. The lap traffic's really slowing him down. Oh, he's going to go. Look at the slingshot. Here he goes. To the inside. Timothy Rainey Lewis still on the bottom here. Lucas Martin up top. William Robbins has the draft of the 2 lap cars. This might be the greatest finish in GFI Cup Series history. Listen, I know I've said this like 4 weeks in a row now, but this little, I'm not even kidding this time. If William Robbins can catch Timothy Rainey Lewis, this could be a big upset. Robbins needing to try, and try, and try. All Timothy Rainey Lewis has to do is mess up a corner, but he's going to strike the wall. That's going to slow him down. It wasn't cinema. Well, yeah, pushing. Yeah, I understand that part. But, you know, my broadcast was not cinema. Cinema. I said Simonin. 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 Cinnamon? There we go. That's synonym. Okay, cinnamon. There we go. But yes, it was cinema. The ending, not the broadcast. The broadcast was crap. Timothy Rainey Lewis excessively pulling away. The only thing that would need to possibly happen to Timothy Rainey Lewis is him getting wrecked. Or, you know, blowing a tire. That's still very well possible. William Robbins is getting slowed by some lap traffic. Let's see how much they bump draft to each other. It ain't gonna be so much. It's like Lucas Martin is hitting the brakes quite a bit here. William Robbins gaining some time. Has the draft. You can get to draft from 0.9 seconds back. Yes, cinnamon. I said synonym. Like synonym, but like synonym. Like replacing the two, like the one M with two M's, and then moving the N to where the M is. Synonym. But no, it's cinnamon. William Robbins catching up. Oh boy! He got a 10-point deduction last week! After that 10-point deduction, after last week's finish results, he's been trying to look for vengeance. He wasn't happy about that 10-point deduction. But it was given to him because he broke one of the rules. I think it was 1.4b, if I recall correctly. I don't know it off the top of my head, but I know it's related to blocking the leaders. 6 laps to go at Darlington Raceway. Oh, baby! Woo! William Robbins gaining some excessive time. The Robbins family will be extremely happy about this one. William Robbins going to the high side. Gonna try to use the wall's momentum. Timothy Rainey Lewis burns his tires up. William Robbins, 5 to go. Woo-hoo! William Robbins gaining some time back. Oh, baby. William Robbins overshoots the corner. Timothy Rainey Lewis gotta hold on. Oh, there's a car stopped on the front stretch. Keep it green. Tow your car if it's not good. Just get off the track. Don't bring out a yellow. Timothy Rainey Lewis is being forced to hold on for dear life. Here comes William Robbins. Oh, they make contact! William Robbins is going to take the lead after getting into Timothy Rainey Lewis. Ralph Gilbert goes around him. Can Stephen Gilbert do anything to catch up to William Robbins? Oh, baby! William Robbins pulling away at Darlington Raceway. 2 laps to go. That 10-point deduction. He said, see ya. I'm getting my vengeance next week. William Robbins in the lead. The only way Stephen Gilbert can win this. I can review the incident, I think. Yeah. I can. Stephen Gilbert trying to gain some time. I think it might have been netcode though. White flag for the first playoffs in GFI Racing League history. White flag taken by William Robbins. Steven Gilbert gaining time quickly. But is it going to pay off? I don't think so. And Steven Gilbert loses time. Coming to the checkered flag. Out of 4 for the final time. William Robbins win at Darlington. Let's go take a look at your race real quick. Or your thingy. I gotta find it. Right here. Here's the incident. I'll use this quote-unquote advanced technology to review this incident for you on live stream. Oh, that was indeed not netcode. I don't think there was anything intentional about it, though. I mean, if Keith deems it intentional, then it's intentional. But William Robbins comes away with the win at the GFR Darlington Wall Riders Rumble 100. In a chrome car. Barely made it into the playoffs. And now he's gonna light us up at Darlington. William Robbins has the privilege to park it in victory lane. Once again. Patiently waiting. It's the waiting game. Oh man. This is quite the adventure waiting for them to join the channel, huh? Even if it just William gets in here, man. I'm gonna count to 15. If they're not in here, then I'm just gonna interview you. Okay, I've given them plenty of time. Timothy Rainey Lewis led quite a bit in this race. Then you guys made some contact in those last 3 laps. What's your thought process?
I don't know. I don't have anything with that guy, so he just went in there 10 mile an hour way too fast and ran me clean over. I'm sure they'll review that, but they're gonna just magically probably give him the win somehow. But I don't know. I had a very good long run car. I mean, not nah, not really. I had a good short run car. Just couldn't hang on to the tires there, and put myself in a good position. And when I yeah, just yeah, racing against idiots, especially. I don't know. I don't know if he just. I don't know.
What would you say was the biggest challenge, especially leading in the front of the field for so long?
Just getting through lap cars and trying to avoid brain dead people like him, you know. So yeah, but it was a good run. I didn't think I was gonna run that good here, so yeah, I'll take the P3, which probably should have been a win, but yeah, it is what it is.
If you had to say anything to William Robbins, what would it be? You seem a little ticked off right now.
I definitely couldn't say it on here, so I'm gonna just keep that to myself.
Well, you could substitute it by saying he's a flippin' dingus. You know.
I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing this is his only chance. He's not that fast. He's always kind of a mid-pack car, so I'm guessing this was his only chance. He had to just take me out to do it. So it's what it is. It's just it's just sad that you got to go and win out like that just because you're not fast. Just because you're not fast enough to compete on speed. So yeah, it is what it is.
If this incident does get reviewed and it is deemed somewhat intentional based off speed or the just entry, I'm sure they'll probably eliminate him from the not count this as count the win, but won't count it as going in the round of 12. It's a possibility. But congrats on the third place finish. Anything else you'd like to say? I mean, you can continue talking about your thing or whatever you want to say. Just say it.
Damn hack, man. I mean, phew, he's doing a bunch of bullcrap at the beginning of the race, and now he's gonna just do it now. So I don't know. Like I said in the hall, there didn't even try to make it the corner. So that's up to Keith and all them. But it was nice, fun racing and having a little pit strategy with Cody. It sucks that he went out the way he did. I'd much rather race him than what you call Robbins dude. But yeah, we'll be back at it at Gateway.
Alrighty, well, thank you for your time, Timothy, and best of luck next week, sir. That was the interview with a very, very ticked off Timothy Rainey Lewis. Had a couple things to say. Boy, oh boy. This is intense. Never had beef in the holler like this. But now it's the first time that I've heard someone get a little heated like that in my broadcast booth. But it was fun, and Gateway is next week. Race 1 of the round of 16 and the playoffs happen tonight. Race 2 of the round of 16 happens next week at Worldwide Technology Raceway, also known as Gateway. Thanks everyone for watching, and see you guys next week.